Dear Grandma, I just want you to know that ever since you left me, I've been missing you like crazy. You were my world, and I hope that someday we'll see each other again.
I put this pen to the paper pot. In addition to the bread, we made our black tops. 24/7, we be chillin' at the chicken spot. 40 after 40 OD in private stock. We all had 38s and now we carry blocks. If you were raised by Abuela, I already know that you learn a lot. Sometimes I close my eyes when I pause and stop. Reminisce on great memories being raised on my favorite block. I reminisce, chillin' with my boys, we had Chico sticks and Cracker Jacks and a toy in each and every box. Photos were captured for memories on the spot. Back then if you were ugly and ugly pick is what you got. Zero filters and no Photoshop. Doubly wanted to be classy, we drank rum and coke on the rocks. Comparison plus competition was normal talk that just never stopped. We would sit and count every chick, just the ones that we got to fuck. Specifically the ones we knew that lived on the block. The furniture we had back then was real wood. Living life in the good old days was tough love but yet so good. Whether our parents were right or wrong, often surviving meant pretending that we understood. If you were raised by Abuela, I already know that you learned a lot. Sometimes I close my eyes when I pause and stop. Reminisce on great memories being raised on my favorite block. If you were raised by Abuela, I already know that you learned a lot. Sometimes I close my eyes when I pause and stop. Reminisce on great memories being raised on my favorite block. When we were young, the closest thing we had in comparison to a gadget was a calculator and a book bag just full of books is how we had it. 50 cents you could buy a phone plane at the corner store and buy a bag full candy. Regardless whether you got less or your friends got more, my childhood memories was the only time that I forgot about being poor. We come from strict rules, manners and discipline. These kids today get away with almost everything. If you grew up in my day, you wish you would've had a twin, only to carry on your fucking punishment. The woman that didn't play around was my Abuela. Thanks to her today I'm man, it's because of her I'm better. Grandma didn't play, ready to give that ass whooping any time of day. If you were raised by Abuela, I already know that you learned a lot. Sometimes I close my eyes when I pause and stop. Reminisce on great memories being raised on my favorite block. If you were raised by Abuela, I already know that you learned a lot. Sometimes I close my eyes when I pause and stop. Reminisce on great memories being raised on my favorite block. I remember well those summer nights. Pay-per-view is what we watched as we bet on the Tyson fight. 4th of July was always lit. All the baddies did that double dutch shit. Red light, green light, hide and seek was my favorite. Remember wrestling Duke, Roddy Piper and his Piper's Pit. Every Halloween we went bombing, cell phones were all extinct. Whoa, it was hard to fake when asked who the fuck you calling. Whatever never gave you is what you got. Whatever happened, no one ever dared to call the fuck you shot. If you were raised by Abuela, I already know that you learned a lot. Sometimes I close my eyes when I pause and stop. Reminisce on great memories being raised on my favorite block. If you were raised by Abuela, I already know that you learned a lot. Sometimes I close my eyes when I pause and stop. Reminisce on great memories being raised on my favorite block. On my favorite block.